Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Okay, let's start. Yes, first of all of you should be online. Your video should be on. Yes, Rupam, Manmeet, Ashwinder, Assis, Kirat. Manmeet and Assis. Okay, let's start. So yesterday we had done the topic about the text case. Whatever the text you have written over there, how many ways we can change the cases. Cases means uppercase, lowercase, capitalize each word, sentence case, toggle case, and one is cycle case. In cycle case, we are further having three cases. There are three cases, that is uppercase, lowercase, and capitalize each word. when you press 1 means cycle case, then it will be converted into the capitalized each word. When you press again second time cycle case, then it will return into the lowercase, and when you press third time, that is cycle case, it will return into the uppercase. Clear? So in cycle case we can apply three formats, three text cases over there. Clear? So today we are having next topic about the table, in which we will do how to insert table, how to delete table, how to create rows and columns here, and if you want to insert rows, insert columns, how you will insert, if you want to delete, how you will delete here. So today we'll start with the topic about the table. For table, first of all, what we are having, choose table. See on the menu bar, it is shown the table menu here. Click on it. When you click on it, all the options related to the table, either it is about delete, insert, select, merge, split, all options are available in the same menu, in table menu. Here, so here you need to click on table menu. In table menu, all the options related to the table has been in this menu. Clear? And what is the shortcut key to create a table? It's Control plus F12. This is a shortcut key. You have to write at the same time. Take any rough notebook or pen with you. You have to write at the same time. To create a table, the shortcut key is Control plus F12. Clear? So when I click on Insert Table, I'll get the dialog box over here, in which by default, what is the name of the table? It is table 1. If you want to change the table name, you can change. Clear? So I want to change my table name student, and by default how many rows and columns it is specifying over here? 2. So I need more than 2 columns, so I'll still increase the number of columns, or you can type also. It's your choice. And rows, 6 rows I require. Clear? After that you have to click on insert. Otherwise we have another options also, we will do afterward. Heading option we are having, split table over pages we are having, styles we are having. Here according to the styles they have given the format at the right side, preview of the particular style they have given the preview over here. Clear? So I need this way to insert the table. And then if you want to enter, of course tab key is used to move to the next cell, so I'm using tab key over here to move to the next cell. Whatever the heading you want, you can give the heading. Clear? So this way you can enter the data here. After that, there's a topic deleting rows and columns. First of all, there are the options to insert a table on the standard toolbar also. See, after the toggle formatting marks, we have insert table icon on the standard toolbar. You can create the table from here also. First of all, we are having the grid, and secondly we are having more options. You can click on it. Again you will get the same dialog box which you got when you click on the insert menu, and in insert menu we have insert table option here. So this is a third method. So how many methods we are having? in LibreOffice Writer to create the table, there are three methods. One method is by using the menu, that is the insert menu on the menu bar, clear, in which we are having the insert table option. Second method, you can use shortcut method, that is Control plus F12. And third method, the table menu icon is present on the standard toolbar. You click on it. After that, click on more option. Again, you will get the dialog box, specify the rows and columns over there, and you can insert the table. Is it clear? There are three methods. Next, we have deleting rows and columns. If you want to delete rows and columns, again, we are having different methods. First method is click on the rows or columns icon on the table toolbar. Wait. See, above the status bar, I am getting the table toolbar. Above the status bar, I am getting table toolbar. Is this visible? Table toolbar
Yes,
is
ma'am.
visible? Okay. So here we are having different options related to the table. Rows above, rows below, columns before, columns after. This is for insert. See, they have not given the options over here, that is this is for insert or this is for delete. How it will be specified that this is for insert and this is for delete? It is insert, it is given the arrow over here. Arrow means it is inserting. Clear? It is inserting row above, it is inserting row below, it is inserting column to left, it is inserting column to right. So this way you can specify that this is for inserting. Next we are having for deleting. Delete selected row, delete selected columns, delete table. Clear? So I want to insert row after the last row, which I am having the last row. After the last row, I need one row over there. So what I'll do, I'll click on second option, that is row below. So I'll click on it. Last row has been inserted over here. Clear? I need one more column towards the right side after the percentage. So what I'll do, this is the last option in the insert. I'll click on it. First of all, of course, my pointer should be at the position. So after percentage, I need one more column. So what I'll do, first of all, I take my pointer on the same column, that is percentage. Then I'll click on the last options over here, that is columns after. Click on it. See, after percentage, one more column has been inserted. Clear? So I need to delete third column from here. Third column from the table. So what I'll do, I'll select, because here it is specified selected. For row, what you need, for delete, sorry, for delete, what you need to select first, because it is mentioned over there, selected column, selected row, and delete table. Table though we don't need to select because we have one table only. Clear? So whenever you want to delete row or whenever you want to delete column, you need to select first, then click on the option. So what I need, I want to delete selected column. So I'll click on the second option in the deleted part. Which column I was selected, now it is deleted from here. Clear? So this way you can delete column and row. This is the first method. And second method, right click. By right click. When you right click, you will get the delete option, insert option. So by using these options, you can either insert the rows or you can insert columns. It is depend the position of the row or columns, rows above and below and columns left and right. Clear? Same as it is with the delete. we are having three options to delete. One is rows, second is columns, and third is table. Remember it, if you want to delete a particular row or particular column, first of all you need to select it, then click on the particular option. Your whatever you have selected, the row or column, it will be deleted from there. Is it clear? Next we
Yes,
are
ma'am.
having deleting a table. Now I want to delete a table. Of course, first we are having delete table on the table toolbar. How you will get the table toolbar? After inserting a table. Earlier it was not there. Earlier only we were having a status bar, and above status bar it was a find toolbar. Clear? But after inserting table, I'll get more toolbar over there, that is a table toolbar. It will be after inserting. Clear? So you can use the delete table option from here, or go to the table menu in which we are having delete option, or click on the table. Third, right click on the table, delete option, click on the table. Clear? So again we are having three methods to delete the table. Next it is about the copying table. Copying means it should be duplicate. Copying means your table should be duplicate, means one already we are having and another I want to insert. So in place of following all the steps again, you just copy the table. How you will copy it? First of all, you have to select by the corner. You can select Control plus C, Control plus V. Now two tables are here. This is to copy the table. First of all, I have used shortcut key over here. Otherwise, we have edit menu. In edit menu, we are having cut, copy, paste option. Clear? Or you can use cut, copy, paste option from the standard toolbar also. Cut, copy, paste. Clear? Again, we are having three methods to copy table and paste it. First method by using the shortcut key Control plus C, Control plus V. Second method by using edit menu. In edit menu we are having all the three options, cut, copy, paste. And third method, all icons of cut, copy, paste are available on standard toolbar. Same way you can cut and paste also, means move also. So I want to delete. See how I am selecting. Have you seen how I am selecting the table? Take your pointer at the upper right, left side, upper right side of the table. Your pointer has been changed into the arrow. Down arrow it has been changed. Is it visible? Is
Yes,
arrow is visible?
ma'am.
Okay, click on it. When you click on it, your whole table has been selected. Here. So I want to delete this table. I am using delete key from the text has been deleted. Table I want to delete. So right click on it. Wait. Delete option. Table deleted. Clear? Now I want to move. For move, what I need? Control X. Now my table has been removed from here. Take your pointer of the location where you want to paste. Control V. Now it is moved from the previous location and paste to the new location. Gushan is getting bored today, I think. Hi, Gushan?
No, ma'am.
So this way you can copy and moving your table. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Any question you want to ask, you can ask. Any one of you. Any question you want to ask. Otherwise, we'll start with the next topic. Okay, let's start with the next topic. Next topic is about applying styles in a document. So this is my text, which is in paragraph. For this, what we need, first of all, what is a style? Styles in a word processor is a combination of font effects, colors, and background such that it can be saved and applied whenever needed into the writer document. See, first method we are having, you just type your text and we are having all the font tools. You want to give the color, you can give color. You want to give the size, you can give. You want to give the font face, style, you can give. Clear? Highlighter, bold, italic, underline, these all are the options of font. So this is the first method and it will take time. Of course, it will take time. You are using different options over here to change the font of your text. Clear? And one we have another method, that is styles. What we are having in the style, it is a combination of all these options. It is a combination. You just make your style, pre-build your style. Clear? Whatever the style name you want to give the style name. Whatever the color you want to give it. Whatever the style, bold, italic, underline, size, whatever you want to give your style, you can give. After that, in future, whenever you require the same style which you have already pre-built, here, just apply it. It will save your time. You don't need to go to the particular one by one selected option. All the options you already have combined in one style, and after that, whenever you require, just click on the style. At the one time, all the options will be applied. Is it clear? So style is for that. This is a definition of style which is mentioned even in your book, that is style in a word processor is a combination of. It is not only one option. It is a combination of font effects, colors, background, so that it can be saved and applied whenever needed in the writer document. You can save your style and you can apply whenever you need it, even in the future, because it will be saved in the styles desk. Clear? Apart from the styles you may create and save yourself, there are many inbuilt styles available in the writer. This so I have given that you can create your own style. Otherwise, in styles we are having already pre-built styles. You can use those styles also, which is not according to your choice. It is pre-built. If you like those styles, you can apply also. Clear? Which is already pre-built. There are multiple ways to assess the styles that are available. Follows these steps. First of all, they have given the different methods to apply the styles. What is the first method? It is a click on the styles button from the sidebar. We are having a sidebar. This is your sidebar. Clear? On the right side you can see this is your sidebar. Even it is mentioned when I move the pointer over here, that is sidebar setting. Clear? There's a third option. The third option is a style. Click on it. When you click on it, you will get the styles desk. This is known as styles desk. Clear? And on style desk we are having different styles at the top of the desk. What is the different styles? First is the paragraph styles, which is mentioned even in your book also. Second, we are having character style. Third is frame styles. Fourth is page styles. Fifth is list styles. And sixth is table styles. So we are having different styles over here, and on the same part where we are having a different styles. On the same part at the right side you can see there are three icons. First icon is fill format mode. Second icon is styles action, in which it is about the new style from selection, or it is about the updated selected style. Whatever the style you have selected, you can even update, or you can make that selection in the new style. Clear? So this way even those styles you can load. Load means it should be in the desk, even your own style which you have specified. Load styles, whatever the styles you have created or whatever the styles you have updated, you can load those styles on the desk. In the future when you open style desk, all those styles will be appear on the styles desk. Is it clear? So we are having different options related to styles over here. Second method, this is the first method. Second methods, we are having styles menu on the menu bar. You can see there's a styles menu on the menu bar. Click on it. When you click on it, all the styles related to the text, paragraph, heading, table, list, it is there only. And we are having edit styles over here. We are having update selected style over here. Write down the shortcut keys. There are some shortcut keys for some styles, not for the all. For some styles, the first style name is text body. The first style name is text body, which shortcut key is control plus 0. It's not O, it's 0. After writing control plus 0 figure, in bracket write down 0. Otherwise in future you will be not remember that it is 0 or O. Clear? Control plus 0, 0 should be in figure, and write down in bracket 0. For heading 1 is a style name, control plus 1. Heading 2, control plus 2. Heading 3, control plus 3. Clear? These are the shortcut keys for this style. Next, there's a shortcut key for update selected style. Feature name is update selected style. Update selected style. Shortcut key is control plus shift plus F11, and you have to follow the same. It doesn't mean that there's a 3 buttons, you press F11 first, then press shift, then plus. It should be combined, control shift and F11. Here it is a combination. That is updated selected style. And for new style from selection, this is a feature, new style from selection. Shortcut key is shift plus F11. Shift plus F11. So whatever the styles here, see what was the earlier. Again I'm going to control Z, you just see the style. This is a style by default. Now I have clicked on, or I am using control plus 0 over here. Control plus 0 I am using. Style has been changed. This is a text body style. This is pre-built style. I am just applying. I have not created. I am just applying. Clear? Control plus 1. See, this is a heading 1. This is a heading 1. Clear? Control plus 2. This is a heading 2. Control plus 3. It is bold, but the size and boldness has been increased. Only the boldness has been increased. In heading 1, there's a less boldness. In heading 2, there's a more boldness than the heading 1. And control plus 3 for heading 3, it is a more boldness than the heading 1 or heading 2. Clear? So again I am using control plus 0. Normal text body. Clear? Now I want to create a new style. What is the shortcut key for new style? What is the shortcut key for new style? Sorry. It's not working. Shortcut key is not working over here. So I am going to styles, in which I am having new style from the selection. So from the selection, I'm not creating my own. I'm just taking the style from here. Any style you can take. Suppose I want to take content 6. I have clicked on content 6. Okay. Another name. Okay, I'm taking my name over here. It was content 6. Clear? Now I have changed it into my name. See, now is it there? Now it is Navneet. In place of content 6, it is Navneet. Clear? So new, whatever it is option, that is new selection from the style. New selection from the style. You can give your own name. You can give your any name for the particular style which is already exist. Earlier what was, I was choose from the previous name, so I got the error that, not error, I got the message that it is already exist, you need to change. So I have changed the name. After that, when I okay, in content, in place of content 6, it is Navneet, because I have mentioned my name over there. Clear? Next, from the styles, edit style. Wait, it's taking time. Now it is about the edit style. What style by default the paragraph style is using? This is the question. What is the default style of the styles desk? Answer is paragraph style. Otherwise we are having 6 styles: paragraph styles, character styles, frame styles, uh, list styles. Clear? So table styles. So by default, if you will get the question that what is the default styles in the style desk, the answer is paragraph style. Clear? So by default it is a paragraph. Otherwise you can, it is a default style. I'm just editing whatever the name, I'm just editing. So I can change the name. Wait. Yes. Default style is a paragraph style. What is its default face? It is libration serif. I want another. Even see in the preview at the bottom, you can see it shows a preview to you that what will be the face when you will choose this. And second, regular style you want, demi bold you want, italic you want, or demi bold italic you want. I need demi bold italic, so I will choose demi bold italic. It is already, style already is there. That is a paragraph style. I am changing its effects. I am changing the effects of paragraph style. After that, I want to change its size, so I can change its size also. Any size you can change. Now this is the feature of the, means it is showing to you. After that, click on OK. Apply first. Sorry, apply first. Now it is applied. OK. See, it is according to mine. Clear? So you can even edit the styles which is pre-built. Paragraph style is a pre-built style. Clear? So I have changed its font face, its size, and its style. It is a demi bold italic. Clear? So this way you can edit the style even. Then we have update. Update selected style. Whatever the style you have selected, update it. Wait, it's taking time. See, all the text of paragraph has been changed, even in the desk also. They are talking about the categories over here, that which category you want. You can change the category also as a template. See, all the categories they have shown over here. That is load styles. Update is not working. Manage styles. Manage style is not working. Wait. Now it has changed. See, what was the selected pandas, whatever the color I have changed, it is from the properties. Clear? You will get all the properties over here. Whatever your styles, you can choose from here. Clear? The style name I have given Navneet. Clear? And according to this, I have given the color even. This is the color I have given. So you can use from the properties. Properties, it is on the sidebar. It is on the sidebar. You can use from here. So any indentation, by default it is a white. You can change it into any color from here. See, this is a highlighter. Fill format. This is a fill format. Clear? So this way, wait. This is a fill format. White was not applied earlier because it was white in color. It was white in color. That's why it was not giving the style.